We're talking about your response to God's character. Who is He? This is part 2 from Psalm 139, verses 23 and 24. Verse 23 says, "Search me, O God, and know my heart. Try me and know my thoughts, and see if there be any wicked way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting." In these last two verses, as the psalmist closes chapter 139, it's very interesting that he saves the main point of the chapter till the end. He's focused on who God is and how He's all-knowing. He's everywhere at the same time. He thinks about you all the time. He's involved in your life, and you're very precious to Him. All these things that the psalmist lists are positive response that leads us to a negative response against the wicked people. And now in verse 23-24, we have the main point as the psalmist uses these two verses as a prayer. He's saying, God, search me. Do you remember that word search? It really has the idea of investigate, to really check deeply into my heart. You know my heart. And the other word for try is not just talking about the effort that we make, but this is more like a test. God, you test me and know all of my thoughts, my anxieties. Are you willing to open your heart up to God like that? We live in a very evil world. But can we stay perfect in that environment? Of course not. We have our struggles. Inside, we desire to follow God, but our body of flesh is really pulled in the opposite way. We want to get involved with all of those things out there. And so that's a struggle. Yes, inside we want to follow the Lord, and that's why you need to ask Him, please, Lord, search me, know my heart. Now, do you know your own heart? There's another verse that says, our heart is very deceitful above all things. Who can know it? Only God knows your heart. So go ahead and ask Him to search you. Ask Him, Lord, know my heart. And that last verse 24 says, and if you notice any bad way in me, God, search me. It's kind of like a detective or a policeman as they're trying to find the evidence. Ah, there it is. Lord, whatever is wrong in my heart, convict me of it. I'll ask you forgiveness so you can help me grow again. So that's the idea. Lead me on the way everlasting. That's that last part. That's with God. That's good. That's the proper pathway. So ask God, Lord, if you see anything wrong, please change me. Put me back on the proper pathway, and I'll follow you. That's my prayer for myself, and that's my prayer for you as well. Won't you ask God to search your heart? Please, open your heart. Ask God to show you anything that's wrong, and let Him convict you so you can change your life and you can follow Him. Amen.